Long time no see. So this this is this is the last time I'm going to be uploading on this channel, and it's kind of a big thing for me. This last year in particular has been a very big year for me. You know, upload wise and on here on YouTube, probably not as much. But like personally, this has been a very big year. It's been a very big year of growing and of changing and of kind of getting closer to, you know, figuring things out as much as you possibly can in life. If I can kind of go back to the start of the year, obviously I was kind of struggling with deciding if I was going to go back to school, to college, or if I was going to pursue my dream of being a pro wrestler. And that I ended up choosing wrestling. I ended up choosing my passion. I ended up choosing the thing that I loved more than anything at the time. And, that included big changes from my eating habits to working out, six days a week, really kind of having to learn discipline that I haven't had at all in my life. With that, I set the goal of October 2019. This is when I'm going to come back, a 2-year anniversary since I had left the training I had done previously. So it was kind of a big deal for me. And so with that said, obviously it's near the end of November. How did it go? Hold on. So I am happy to say it went well, and I really enjoyed it. It felt like I had never left, as far as like feeling like this is, a place that I could be and something that I could be doing and stuff like that. And I even got offered the contract to train at the school that I had chosen, but I didn't sign. The biggest reason for that is because, at the start of the year, I was single. I was able to just focus solely on me and me only. Wrestling, for anyone who has no idea about the world of pro wrestling, it is very time consuming. You are barely ever home. At the start, you barely make any money. It has to be a passion thing. On top of the fact that it is a physical contact combat sport in some ways. So it's not just my choice, and ultimately I had discovered that it wasn't going to be the right call for me. And I'm going to be honest with you, the last month, it's almost been a month to the day actually from recording this video, that I went for the tryout and, got offered the contract. And I won't lie to you, it has really, really mentally torn me up quite a bit. I don't regret the decision. I do think that it is the right decision. With me and my girlfriend getting pretty serious and, planning on moving here soon, I don't regret the decision at all. But I would be amiss to say that it hasn't kind of taken a toll on my mental health and on my mind, because I spent the last year working towards something and fantasizing and thinking about it. And, I was at the start of October, I was basically chomping at the bit to get back into the ring. And the fact that my heart couldn't let me sign the contract messed me up, which is a really nice leeway into kind of some of the journey that I've had mental health wise this year as well. This year has been big because I've realized that I'm not as broken, or I don't have as much issues as I used to. And that's been very scary for me, because Whether you agree with people who do this or not, my mental health struggles and my mental health journey have been a big part of who I am, a big part of my personality, a big part of, the things I do. And so it's been very scary to finally let that go and say, no, you're healthy now. That's not to say, again, like I just mentioned with, the last month, I have new battles to be fighting, but my most of my and kind of older demons and stuff like that, I'm finding peace with them and moving on from them, and that makes me, you know, obviously very, very happy. What does this mean for me? What does this mean for this channel? Where am I going? What am I doing? This year in particular, I've really stepped away from YouTube, and a part of kind of my mental health journey this year was kind of letting go of YouTube, because it has been such a huge part of my life since I was like 8 or 9 years old. Part, I think, of letting go and moving on to this next chapter of my life is, part of letting go of all the stuff that I have bogging me down from the past, whether that be mentally, whether that be physically. I feel like moving forward, I can't keep looking back into the past and having the past kind of in the backpack, on my shoulder, because that's really deterred me from getting to this next chapter a lot faster than I have. And so, you can look, this channel is my original main channel. I started this channel in 2011. While there is a story that has been told across this entire channel, and there's still videos that I'm very proud of on here. All my short films I'm very, very proud of. Some of the vlogs I'm very, very proud of. I think in order for me to fully move on to this next chapter, to truly have kind of that weight taken off of my chest and not be restricted to certain things and, kind of thinking about other things, I think that it's time for me to move on. So with that said, I do have a new channel. I will say there is a chance I might upload sometime in December. Most likely I'm going to try and take my time on these videos, and I'm not going to really put myself on a schedule or anything like that, and just really take time and just make the things that I want to make. I have a really big philosophy change as far as content creation going into next year, so things might be a little bit slower, but I'm going to do my best to make stuff that is actually from the heart and is actually good quality to me. The only other big thing I'd have to say, for anyone who wants to join me on this next chapter of my journey and follow me over to this new channel, if you guys remember my clothing company Gloom, I actually am working towards relaunching that here in 2020. That is somewhat going to be kind of a part of the new channel, kind of showing you guys kind of how I do things and how the entire thing works, just because I kind of like that stuff, and I like to kind of show people, hey, this is how things are done, how I do things personally. But overall, I think I'm gonna end this here. If you choose not to follow me over to the new channel, and this is kind of your jumping off point with me and my journey, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you taking the time to watch any of my videos. I know the good ones were the diamond in the rough, trust me. But I really do appreciate it. Over the last 2 to 3 years since I've started particularly this kind of era of doing the vlogs and the films and stuff like that, it's really helped me a lot, getting away from the gaming content that I used to do and everything. And obviously with Nerfed, I do kind of dabble in that now a little bit, but going forward, I hope to make content that is worth it, and fulfills me, and hopefully leaves you guys inspired, or cheers you up. But overall, I guess for the last time. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.